If you set up a new iPhone and check the weather app, you might be surprised to find a city called Cupertino, which many people have never heard of. But that's not the only place it shows up. Open the clock app and you'll see the time in Cupertino. But this probably isn't where you're located, so why is it there? Well, Cupertino, California is where Apple's headquarters are located, so that's the city they've always used as a placeholder in their products. Although you can delete the city and add other locations that are more relevant to you. Apple likes to display their home city and state quite often, and there's a historical reason behind this. Not only were Apple co-founders Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak from the San Francisco Bay Area, but that's where they founded their company, which helped make Cupertino the founding city of Silicon Valley, an area where many of the biggest tech companies were created, like IBM, HP, Apple, Google, Facebook, Intel, and more. So the city offered incredible historic value, in addition to human capital. Since that's where tech companies were, that's also where tech workers were, making it easier for companies like Apple to acquire the talent they needed to remain competitive. So while some companies left Silicon Valley over the years for cheaper real estate and lower taxes in other cities, Apple stayed, and that was something Jobs was proud of. During a city council meeting in 2006, he described Apple's efforts to keep their growing headquarters in Cupertino despite limited land availability and increasing cost. He said, "We didn't think we could build our new headquarters in Cupertino because there aren't a lot of apricot orchards left. So we figured we'd have to go outside of Cupertino, and we looked. And you can get land a lot cheaper in some other places in the valley, but eventually we found something in Cupertino that could work, and it was a lot more expensive, but it allowed us to stay in the area that we liked." That's why Apple's pride in their city and state shows up in their products. Even the Mac's operating system, which used to be named after big cats, is now named after famous natural landmarks in California. So while you may not actually be in Cupertino, Apple wants everyone to know that they are. This is Greg with Apple Explained, and if you want to learn how I make videos like these, let me know by tapping the link in the comments.